Hi, I'm Sue Peckham from the Hampshire Hypnotherapy and Counselling Centre. Welcome to your Stop Touching Your Face hypnosis session. No one knows for sure why we touch our faces as much as we do. Some believe it may be a self-grooming behaviour left over from our primitive ancestors. What we do know, though, is that there are three main triggers to face touching. One is when we are concentrating on something intently. Another is when we feel anxious or stressed. The other is for practical reasons, such as when we have an itch, need to swat away an insect, or simply to adjust makeup or apply something to our lips. According to research from the Association for Professionals in Infection Control and Epidemiology, we touch our faces in the region of 23 times an hour. Of course, the vast majority of these face touches are unconscious, as it is an unconscious behaviour. We can, of course, use hypnosis to reprogram our minds to create new behaviours. Making ourselves aware of how often we touch our faces with our conscious mind can allow us to redirect this behaviour. That's why hypnosis is such a valuable tool. It works directly with your subconscious mind to acknowledge your habit of touching your face and redirect it towards new, healthier habits. After all, we have helped thousands of people around the world to stop nail biting with our Stop Nail Biting Hypnosis app, as well as hundreds of thousands to lose weight with our 12 Weeks to Wow weight loss app. Indeed, the results of success photos our app users share on our Facebook support groups are breathtaking. Amazing changes even after just a few weeks of using the apps. Avoiding touching your face is an important and highly effective way of reducing your exposure to potentially harmful pathogens. But unfortunately, it's not as simple as just deciding not to touch your face. Of course, the problem with telling anyone not to do anything that is a habit is that generally it makes them do it more. The behaviour is purely psychological and known as reactance, which is a type of mechanism where our brain wants to ensure that we're free to do whatever it is that we want to do with our own lives. But that's not all. Humans are notoriously curious creatures. So, when you label something as the forbidden fruit, and then say someone can't have it, you ultimately make them want it, even though they might not have even wanted it to begin with. For most of us, frequent face touching is a deeply ingrained habit that occurs without any conscious input. This makes it very difficult to change the behaviour through willpower alone. So how can you break a habit you never even think about? On a conscious level, you can reduce how often you touch your face by increasing your awareness of your hands. One way to do this is by using a scented moisturiser or wearing new jewellery, anything that makes you pause and take notice of your hands. Of course, regular hand washing is also critically important. The more often you wash your hands, the fewer pathogens they will carry, and the lower the chances of infection when you do touch your face. As we've established, touching our faces may act as a kind of self-soothing mechanism. Research has shown that skin-to-skin contact results in the release of the hormone oxytocin, which can help to increase calmness and reduce stress. Stress can play a large part in how much we touch our faces. Whilst we can't always make our environments free from stress and anxiety, we have full control over how we respond to them. Allowing ourselves to be calmer and more relaxed in stressful situations can have a huge impact on how often we have the compulsion to touch our faces as a self-calming, pacifying behaviour. As you relax and listen repeatedly to your session, you'll notice that you naturally touch your face less often, and that you begin to feel calmer and more relaxed in situations where you used to feel stressed and or anxious. Naturally, you still need to touch your face sometimes, like when you're washing, showering or bathing, or if you use contact lenses. But you can find that you naturally ensure that your hands are clean before you do so, which in turn will help you keep yourself healthy and well over the coming weeks, months, and years.